get to this because Peter Dutton has finally unleashed his secret weapon yesterday. Jacinta Price, the senator who made a name for herself by successfully leading the No campaign during the Voice referendum, spoke powerfully about the need to cut waste and to de-woke the education system. But it was this comment that left her lefty opponents zeroed in on.
I'm so proud to be able to stand beside and to ensure that we can make Australia great again, that we can bring Australia back to its former glory, that we can get Australia back on track.
Wait, did Senator Price say she was going to make Australia great again? What is she suggesting? The coalition will end the renewables madness, secure our borders, reinvigorate manufacturing, boost national defence, stand up for women's rights and promote business investment? Well, we can't allow that.
Today, they've been here making some rather strange comments and policies as well, trying to borrow from another country. What we know as Australians is that we don't need to borrow from anyone.
I mean, what is he saying? Here we go again, James.
Well, I mean, it's funny here. He can't mention Trump by name because, of course, remember, one of the key issues has been Albanese's lack of relationship with Donald Trump. The things that Albanese, that Kevin Rudd, that others in the Labor Party have said about the now President of the United States. So Anthony Albanese here is trying to smear Donald Trump without naming him so that he can still claim, no, I haven't said anything about Donald Trump and I can still represent Australia's interests to the United States, which is too smart by half. Of course, while Anthony Albanese isn't saying it implicitly, he's leaving his key ministers to say what he's really thinking. Here's Jason Clare.
I think they said the quiet bit out loud. Peter Dutton's campaign to be Prime Minister is just a cut and paste from the United States. First he cut and pasted their policies, now he's cutting and pasting their slogans.
Oh, well, if anyone loves a slogan, actually, I would say it's Jason Clare. He loves a slogan. Look, anybody who's actually offended at the prospect of making Australia great again is a complete sook, because let's have a look at the state of the country right now. Cost of living crisis, housing crisis. Immigration at record levels. We have let people into this country, some who hate us, some who hate our values, some who simply do not want to assimilate with our way of life, James. We've got terror flags being waved so brazenly in the streets. Anti-Semitism is rife and has been since October 7, 2023. Why wouldn't we want to make Australia great again? Because I'm sure, like you and many of you back home, this is not the Australia that we know and love from the very beginning. So it's actually not an offensive comment. In fact, we should be proud to go, you know what? Let's make Australia the best country we can, because we do actually live in the lucky country.
We're going to be $1 trillion in debt.
Yes.
And everybody's focused on a four-word phrase that Senator Price used, and whether or not she should be allowed to say that or not. It demonstrates the idiocy of the public debate in this country. It also demonstrates the fear the Labor Party have of Senator Price. They know that she's the one person who can cut through. She demonstrated that during the Voice referendum. And so their bid to just do away with everything she said and hone in on this one phrase, which is of zero importance, demonstrates just how much of a threat they think she is, that they're trying to sideline her over something so innocuous.
She's the best operator, absolutely.